Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you're well. My name is Average J and this is my review for Skylanders Ring of Heroes, which is available for Android and iOS. Now, I have very little criticism about this game, really. One minor gripe would be it takes a little while loading times, at least on my phone. I play on a Google Pixel 2 XL for the time being, and it does take a little while to get going when you do events and such. I don't know, it's just a few seconds longer than I'd like, but that's not a deal breaker. There's quite a lot to the game, to say the least. As you can see, you've got like a little town I've got going on. You create your town as slowly but surely, you get your bits and pieces together, and then over time you get certain things like, there we go, I've got a mana potion. Different potions do different things to either your Skylanders or your villains, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So you have the basic story. If you go adventures, I've obviously finished all of it on easy. I haven't quite finished it on normal. It's one of those games where you grind at. You get your Skylander stronger and stronger, and then eventually what was an absolute mission it's a breeze, which you gotta love. So a tiny bit of gameplay here. If I go with just say the second episode, and so here you can edit your team. So I have my three heroes here, and then at the bottom you've got the spectators. So they're people like you want somebody to level up, but you don't want to use them. Or you're like me trying to just level up everybody, so you put a couple at the bottom. They'll level up at 50% the speed of the others. So it's a good way of just sort of spreading some XP around. And you have a villain. Mine is the Chompy Mage because I think he's great because he heals. There are two that heal that I know of. Broccoli Guy. He heals everyone a little bit, whereas the Chompy Mage heals whoever's got the lowest health by quite a bit. It shows you who you're up against on the right side, and we commence. So the biggest issue I'd say with the game is that there is no reason really, no incentive I should say, to manually play it. See me, I'm hands free right here. I've got it on autoplay. You see the top right? A means I've got it on autoplay, and it's a ×2 speed. So you can just set it up to autoplay 10 battles in a row, and just so you're doing something else. I'll do it when I'm at work. I'll just have them going on in the background and reap the rewards afterwards, which is it's good, but at the same time it would be nice to have some more of an incentive to do it yourself. So that was a little tiny bit of the adventure. There's quite a few levels, and you go through it once on easy, and that's exactly what it is. It's easy. It does get really quite hard towards the end, but like I say, it's one of those, it's only easy for a while until you get your heroes up enough. So my Skylanders, I have quite a lot, but it's worth noting I don't have them all, and they do regularly update it to add more. My villains, I've got quite a few, but I've only really concentrated on two. I was doing the Broccoli Guy, and then when I realised how much better the Chompy Mage was, I just invested everything in him. So they don't level up by using them. They only level up through potions, which is slightly annoying. So it just means that you get the blue potions to level them up, and then you have to spend money to use them. You use red potions to level up your regular Skylanders, but it's not worth doing late game because you spend so much trying to get them there. It moves up so slowly. When you've got someone new, yeah, it's definitely worth it. You can get them to level 20 in seconds that way. They have added in quite a lot since the beginning. I was following the game before it was released. I pre-registered for it, so they gave me a lot of rewards for that. But every so often they'll put an episode dungeon, and it will be the story of a particular character. At the moment it's Spyro, and that's cool. It's got its own shop and its own currency, So you can go to the exchange shop and use what you've earned here, and that's good. That's just another way to get bits and pieces to help you progress. You've got the Mirage Tower that resets every so often, up to the 51st floor on this. This is really good because it gives you a lot of different rewards as you go along. I don't think you get XP for your characters. It's just about sort of practicing and reaping the rewards for the ferocity of your Skylanders. The Cave of Gold is a good thing to do every day. You get 3 goes. You can do the Meditating Woodland, which is 4 XP, and then you can do the Cave of Gold, which is obviously for gold. The gold one is really worthwhile. The XP one, not so much, because it's more about earning the potions that, like I say, you have to spend money to use anyway, so I don't find them to be that rewarding. There was also, I came away from that a bit too quick, the Realm of Souls. You go in this and you'll get these tickets. They recently changed this. It used to be you'd be up against a team of 3 Skylanders, and you would get so many souls, is it, of that character, and that was the reward in itself, and I thought that was really cool. But now they've done it so that you get a ticket, and then 5 tickets. You then go to the summon here, and you can. Right there, you need 5 tickets in order to summon them, and it just, rare to legendary, 60 or more, but it's obviously going to be of like 1 Skylander, so which is what I'm not the greatest fan of, but it's still rewarding in itself, and it's still worth doing. This is where, throughout gameplay, you'll earn a lot of wish stones, a hell of a lot of wish stones, and you'll get gems not so much, and then you can spend them here. The gem pack is brilliant because you get a lot of souls in that, so that's really cool. If I go up here, sorry, my finger's in the way, so you have a friends list, and you send them wish stones, you receive wish stones back. So you send a few, you get more back. It works out quite well as long as your friends list is active. It does tell you how long ago they were last sending things, which is worthwhile. I've recently had to clear out my friends list because no one was doing anything. You've got the jewels, and you can play a friendly match against someone from your friends list, and that's done in real time, whereas the arena, the 5 cog thingies at the top just above my head, they are, so you get 5 goes, and then they refresh over time. Your daily victory reward, so it's worth doing it at least 5 times a day. Just if you win, then you get your 3 chests that you can open. You don't, then one of the missions that comes up daily is to do just enter into the arena 5 times, and that actually gives you more energy, so that's definitely worth doing. Even if you're going to lose, you still do it just because I want more energy to play with. Hall of Chaos was a thing that they added in after I started playing. This is good because you can get some villain souls to help make your villains stronger, and then you get extreme dungeons where you'll earn regular Skylander souls, but these are very hard, but you don't actually have to win. That's not necessarily the objective. It's so that you get the relevant things to increase your talents, which is across all Skylanders. And here I've got some ready to spend, so I can put fire and magic up, say health, and then you spend the magic cubes that you would have got, and then the fire ore, which is just one of the many ingredients that's used to level up Skylanders. And what have I got? Got something in the inbox. There you go. It's just like, yep, thank you for participating in this. Here's 2,000 gold. So that's cool, It is a rewarding game to play because they do, obviously with the missions, you get a lot of things to do. There is quests. These get quite hard. It wants me to just clear a stage on normal with 3 stars. I was like, yeah, that one sounds just fine, until you look at it and it'll tell you my strength 26,321 against their 31,996. As a man who doesn't pay much money, any money into the game, it's hard to, boost your characters up that much. So, it's going to be a while till I can do that. I mean, I did the stage and I thought, yes, wait, why isn't the mission finished? Oh, do it with 3 stars. Yeah, it's going to take a while. So, on this adventure screen, you also have the distorted dimension in the bottom right corner. And this is really cool. You can, again, I just auto-play this. So this is for getting, like, when you get all the different, they're only open for a certain amount of time and then they close and they sort of cycle through, so they're not gone for good, obviously. And then it will tell you when the next ones are opening, so all the different elements to get in all the ingredients to level up said Skylanders. And then the one at the top is for runes, or the 2 at the top, but they're for runes. Runes are actually where half of your character's Skylander strength comes from. You look at the runes here, I've leveled them up a hell of a lot on the main guys that I use, but you take someone that I don't use very much. There's not many people I don't use very much, but you power them up. It costs you gold. It can fail power up. It's a little bit annoying when it comes to the you get 5-star ones. So that's the highest star ranking that I've managed to get anyway for my Skylanders, and it costs thousands at a time to attempt to level them up, and if it fails you can go through a hell of a lot of money really quick, and that sucks. But overall the game's really good. I mean, I find that the graphics are incredible, absolutely fantastic. There's no voice acting in it, which it's a shame, because they only would have really needed one, and that's Master Eon, because he talks through the beginning of it. Well, you read your way through the beginning of it. But one tip that I find now is really helpful is the bottom left, or the top left, sorry, where it says like the point shop at the moment, and then you got the level up rewards there. These things, I actually always thought that they were sort of plug-in things that you spend money on. They're not, and the things within are very rewarding. They change them quite frequently, and at the moment it's the point shop, so you just do certain things during in the game on a daily basis, and it's things that you'd probably do anyway, but it gives you a lot of potential rewards there. So the point shop, I only have 20 points at the moment because I've been spending, but as you can see, you can have scrolls which you can swap out for potentially legendary character souls, energy if you're running low, gold, and then there's a VIP bit at the bottom for if you're running really low. I find that kind of thing is welcome in a game, because it's just, there's constantly something to do, there's something that needs doing. I give the game an 8.5 out of 10. There's not much that I would change. It would have been better if, say, you auto-play and it would cost you 10 energy, but if you manually played, it would cost you 5. Something like that, just to, entice you in. But as it stands, I've never been so into a game that I haven't really played that much myself. It does it itself. I love it. I think it's absolutely fantastic, and everyone should give it a go. I mean, it is a free game, so I don't see why not. I think I've covered just about everything ish. But like I say, there's a lot to this game. I mean, I did not expect to be building a little town. I built that myself. Quite proud of myself there. But yeah, I appreciate you watching. I hope this was helpful. I do recommend the game, and thank you for your time.